I'm a mom of three girls, and my first girl will be turning 13 very soon. And the last time she went to a salon was in 2019. That was her very last time, and my kids has not visited a salon ever since then. Let me give you some reasons why. So on this particular day, I was pregnant, and then I dropped my daughter off at the salon around 8 a.m. That was her appointment time, 8 a.m. in the morning. So when I dropped her off, I expected to pick her between 12 or 1. And then when I called, they said she wasn't done. All right. Well, before I continue to tell you the story, this is my last daughter, and I'm just doing her hair. Okay. So after I called around 1 p.m., they said she wasn't done. I'm like, okay, let me just wait maybe till 2:30 or so. When I called her 2:30, they said she wasn't still done. I'm like, this thing is taking too long. It was just some simple cornrows. And then I called her father that check on her by the salon and see if she's done. Let me Uber and go and pick her up, because by the end I wasn't driving. So he said he's far off. So I'm like, let me just Uber and then I go there. So I took a ride and then I went there. When I went there, my daughter was still sitting with her hair done halfway. That was around past 3 p.m. I remember I said she got there around 8 a.m. I just packed some little snacks for her because I knew she wasn't going to take long. And when I got there around 3 p.m., she was still sitting. And then they left her hair and they were doing other people's hair. Like they were doing adults' hair. And then they forgot about her completely. And this child was hungry. She has been there for long, waiting. And they were just tossing her left and right. This got me so upset and I wasn't happy about it. And I told the brother that you can't be doing this. I can't drop my daughter off at her appointment time and then you leave her and you're doing other clients' hair. If you knew you were busy, you would have just said so and I would maybe make provision or something. And that was what hit me. And like, I will start doing my kids' hair. Yes, I will start doing my kids' hair. No matter how bad it looks, no matter how awkward it looks, I'll start doing my kids' hair. And that was how I started. I would watch YouTube videos. I would go on people's pages on Facebook and all of that. I was learning tutorials. Like nobody literally taught me how to braid. I was a self-taught because of that experience. And I also don't like going to the salon. I always do house calls. Like when I just got to South Africa, most times they will do my hair at home. All right. Or if I'm going to a salon, it means a salon that has more than one braider. I don't like sitting for too long and I love braids. So my last two girls, this one is 3 years old. This is Paris, and then her big sister Paisley. They've never, ever been to a salon. Let me give you reason number 2 why I don't take my kids to a salon even before I started braiding. The hygienic conditions of salon made me not to like taking my kids to the salon, all right? Because you see the towels that some people use, it's actually so bad. It's so disgusting for kids. I don't know why some salon people don't take proper care of their towels. What they use on adults, they use the same towels on kids and they just mix it. And I feel like it's not safe. I feel like it's not healthy for kids. I feel like towels should be separated. Adults and kids should have 2 different towels when it comes to wiping off their hair. And another reason is most braiders, when you drop off your kids with them, they don't treat them nicely. I have seen it so many times, excluding me, of course, because I treat kids nicely and I have a CCTV in my shop. So braiders don't treat kids nicely. They shout at them when you drop them off. They yell at them. The kids don't have the full they don't express themselves fully. And if you have a child who says, Mama, I don't like this braider, I don't like going to this auntie, you tell them that let's go to the salon and they start crying. My sister, look into it, please. Look into it. Don't dismiss your child's feeling. There's something actually going on in that place that she does not like, or that's not going well with her. Because maybe they are shouting at her, maybe they talk to her rudely, maybe they make her cry. I know some kids can be very, very naughty. That's for sure. Some kids can be very naughty, but also some braiders can be very mean. So look into those certain things while you're dropping your kids off, because some parents they drop their kids off in the salon, at the salon in the morning, and then they pick them up back in the evening. Please, if you are able to pass by and see what's going on, do so, especially in a salon where there's no CCTV. All right, please do so. So these are just a few reasons why I don't take my kids to the salon, but there are also good salons out there which I have also seen that take care of kids, treat them nice, give them snacks, let them play, watch TV and all of that. All right, so yes. And I was at this point there doing the child's hair was so stressful, but I just had to braid the hair. Was so I can imagine how they disturb me, and I imagine not taking them to somewhere that the person doesn't have a lot of patience. It's gonna be hectic. So this is Paris, and this is just how we did her hair for school. I was done with the front part and we moved over to the back, and yeah, That was just it, and the iPad was there to keep her company. I rolled the hair with horota. This is a Brazilian wool, but actually it didn't really roll like I thought it would, but I guess I tried. And I just used my flexi roll to curl it, and I'm very, very, very careful when it comes to water. I'm very, very careful. All right, so this is just her hair, and after this, listen to what she had to say.
I like that. My heart. Wow, beautiful.
Did you hear that? She said beautiful. That's price for you. She loves when her hair gets done every time. Her hair is never tight, it's never straight, it's never too clean. But I love it for her. And her face is just bright. Alright, see you on my next video. Bye.